G'day guys, I'm Waddle Gaming and welcome back to Fallout 76. Last time we did our little exploration around the Ash Heap, we went down to Welch, Beckley. We did a load of locations around here, even if it wasn't not really an exciting episode, to be honest. This part, however, we need to go to Garrahan to get the excavator armor, which I should have enough materials for. I was low on black titanium, but I did a bit of foraging off screen, hence why I am actually 2 levels above. We're gonna go do this, and we're gonna make our way up to Whitesprings, so that the next 2 parts I can focus on the Mistress of Mystery quest line, and then from there we're gonna be able to do Rose, which is going to take a while. But we're here at Garrahan. The only thing that's around here that I've noticed is a bunch of ghouls. I should be able to get past these guys pretty easily. Plus, if I can get that excavator power armor, that's going to be my power armor for literally most of the rest of the game. It does go up to level 45, which means I can basically use it until I'm about level 55. Which I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get that high with this playthrough, but we will have to see. Now, I've already been in here once, but that was off screen when I was doing sheer terror to get up to the top of Garrahan's tower. I had to come in here and grab the key card. And unfortunately for me at the time, there was a lot of level 60s in here. Thankfully that doesn't look like the case anymore. It's just a bunch of shitty ghouls at level 15. So this will pretty much be a walkover. Especially if they don't know I'm here. I'm going to be able to creep around. I have a feeling stealth is going to have to come into this character's forte exceptionally fast. You're not supposed to know I'm here, so rack off. Oh yeah, I also got rid of that SMG out of my loadout. It's a level 10. To be honest, it really wasn't doing a lot of damage. In fact, it was doing hardly little damage. So I've gotten rid of that, and this will be my loadout for now. This might change the more further I go into the game. I don't think I've fully worked out my loadout yet. So what we want is the excavator queries. Any queries regarding the excavator power armor project should be directed to Harold Frost in our R&D division. So that's our next destination. I will come in here though. This is the room of the CEO. And there's bound to be a bunch of good crap in here, which there is. If I actually get lucky, I might find a plan for a weapon or something. I mean, armor plans are nice, but I'm really only gonna use one thing, and that's pocketed. Or deep pocketed. Something which I need to hurry up and get, because carry weight means everything. I did find a black powder pistol. That's a level 30. I might keep a hold of that. That could be very useful down the line. Also, I have 2 level ups I feel like I should do. One of these is a perk card pack for hitting level 25. So stuff it will open this now. Christine broke her neck 6 years ago. She never looked back. Where the hell do you people get these from? We did get Traveling Pharmacy too. That is something I'm going to have to think about. I'll leave that for now. I can always put that in later. Now, what I might have to start focusing on is upping damage on my pistols. Level that one up. And now, what else do I want to do? What unlocks at level 26? Anything in luck? Mysterious Stranger is there, but that's not as good as what it was in the last game. You know what? I don't see a reason why I shouldn't just get Gunslinger finished. So, stuff it. Let's use a pistol. It's not as, you know, quiet. But it's doing way more damage than what it was like 20 seconds ago. I don't have an idea exactly what this room is. I don't know what it's used for. Maybe this is their mining map room. Or something. It shows a map of Mount Blair, so I'm assuming that this is just their mining map. I don't know how this stuff works. But where is R&D exactly? Because that is the only area that we're after. I won't go through this place fully because there's a lot of... This place is confusing sometimes, especially when you get down to the lower levels. And I also don't need to loot for a little while, so we can start moving through some of these locations really fast. But here we are. Here's R&D. This is what I was looking for. Who's down here exactly? Really? There's no one?
Lost. We had one chance to prove that our excavator power armor could beat the Hornwright auto miner, and we blew it. Why Vivian came up with her ridiculous challenge is beyond me. She never even consulted with us. Just rolled it out there like a prize fight. Newspapers got a hold of it. Everything flew out of proportion. Now we're the laughingstock of the mining industry. I mean, who in their right mind would buy any products from us after that? No one. So, here I am, staring at the phone, waiting for the inevitable call to shut the R&D department down. Vivian bet all our chips on this project, and Garrahan Mining has wiped out. I wonder if Hornwright is hiring.
Now, we know, by reading around, that Garrahan had an excavator power armor, and it did technically work. Hornwright sabotaged the whole thing to make sure that Garrahan would lose. We know that for a fact. These guys didn't wipe out on their own, and I need to collect some more stim packs. I'm running low on them. So, there's not a lot around here. There is a bit around here, but I'm also after food, which I don't seriously think I'm gonna really find in here. Stuff it. We better go read the terminal notes. See if we can get the plans to make this thing. Which there it is right there. Now, this is going to be very interesting to see if I can make this from scratch. So, I've already got a frame, so I might as well pull this one out instead of getting another, because there's seriously no point in doing it. Because wait, do I have any parts on this? No. This was just a no parts frame, fine. I should have enough stuff, which I do. I have tons of stuff. Okay, let's make this to level 25. Make the helmet, the left arm, the left leg, the right arm, the right leg. Damn, I had a lot of stuff on me. I'm actually surprised I had the largest amount of screws. And I will also make the torso. There we go. I still have a load of stuff left too. Don't be alarmed, that happens a lot. I just phased through my power armor. I think all we have to do now is just go register the damn thing, and this quest should be complete. Minor miracles complete. We have a new suit of power armor. And if I remember rightly too, we should actually have the plans to the frame. And there we go, power armor stations. And some shotgun shells. Those are pleasant to get. So that's this area done. I've got my excavator power armor now, which has a boon for having this. Because the excavator power armor gives me strength plus 5. Which means that my current carry weight now is 305 inside power armor. Which is very, very welcome. Alright, so Garrahan is finished. We've got our power armor. That's all I wanted to do here. I could have looked further in the facility, but there's really nothing in there apart from some loot. And loot I am fine on for now. I don't need to go on any looting runs. At least targeted ones. I will still pick up loot, but I don't need any targeted loot, at least for now. My ultimate goal is to get up to Whitesprings, if the map would actually, you know, load in. Thank you. What is that? Fly swatter. I don't have a need to shoot down a vertibot. My ultimate goal today is getting up to Whitesprings. To do that, I want to go do this tower, do this tunnel, try and go to the uncanny caverns as well, and make my way up there, because I haven't even seen inside since the last patch, since all those vendors from every faction got put in there. I still haven't went inside and had a look. There's Site Charlie, don't need to worry about that for now. Now, we've already done the Garrahan building, we did that during Sheer Terror. Not fully, but you get the common idea about what we're going to find in there from this one. This one in front of us is Hornrights, which might be a little bit more fun to go through. This can spawn anything. Mainly, I think it spawns robots, so... You know what? This gives me XP. I need XP to start leveling up. I'm now probably a lot stronger than what I was when I first came to this area. So if I could get to like level 30 within the next couple of parts, that seriously wouldn't be a bad thing. It'd be a boon. All of these places are keycard locked, hence the keycard we got from Hornright when we went over to their building. Okay, what do we got up? What the hell? Why is there a rad rat in here? I thought these places churn out nothing but robots. Okay, have they redesigned this building? Because I don't remember having to pick open a lock. Where in the living hell have I just come out? Wait, what? Game, are you feeling alright today? This is obviously not a... Where the hell am I? Okay, I spawned a fair way up from the elevator. That's where I should have come out, right down there. For some reason, it's stuck me up a floor above. Luckily, it didn't spawn me in anything dangerous, so... Wait, this is the... Okay, then. Okay. You need to get in your power armor, man. That is a dick assaultron. Oh, thank God you can't go invisible. Thank the heavens that assaultron right there. Thankfully, that's an invader, not a dominator. If it was a dominator, I would have been dead the minute it hit me. This is why I hate assaultrons, right here. This is the dead reason why I hate these things.
I am ordering you to stand down.
You're going to order nothing. What you're going to order is me eventually crippling your legs after some time. I'm not even halfway there. Cripple your damn legs. I can't do anything while you're still running at me. Oh, you know what? Stuff it. Oh god, I hate these things. You also had a death tambo on you that I can't use. Okay, I will take that off you, and I will keep it till later. Oh my god, is this a chest that's not shit? Okay, that's kind of crap. That's a stim pack, and... Nope, I lie. That one's a little bit better than what I've been getting, but no, they're still crap. Okay, this area is a lot smaller than what I remember it to be. There is a lot of stuff here though, so I might actually just run around real fast and try and get some loot, including some food, because I need food. My character needs food to survive. Okay, this area is tiny compared to what the Garrahan one was. This is something like maybe 4 floors. Garrahan had floors that I had to skip because I wanted to get up to the top of it early. Garrahan 1 is better than this place. This place is just... I don't even know if this place is actually real or they just built it just for the fact that they could spy on Garrahan and their mining headquarters. I'm assuming that's what they did it for. But that is a lovely view. Everywhere that we've got to go. And there is a glitchy-ass Watoga over there in the background that we will get to eventually. Right. Oh, I love being able to do that. That is the quickest way of getting off a building, is just jumping over the side. As so long as, you know, you have power armor, or you have acrobatic gear so you don't break your legs. Oh, what do you know, I completed a challenge. We might as well head towards our next location, and I'll also take off my power armor so I don't run out of cores. That's gonna be my biggest concern, is running out of cores. So stuff it. If I don't need it, I'm not having it on. I don't really like having power armor on anyway. It's big, it's clunky, and really, I only use it when I have to. It gets in the way of literally everything that you want to do. If I had to keep that on the entire game, I would go nuts. Seriously, I would. Now, where is this tunnel that I've got to go to? It is somewhere over bloody there. This provides a good little view, though. The ash heap is somewhat pretty, if you ignore the toxic gas. Well, coming up on another substation that I want nothing to do with, because these things are literally useless. Might as well just take out the Scorch so we can try and level up at least. I seriously don't know why these things are even here. I mean, what do they do? Yes, I mean the power has to get around the map somehow, but why have these as main locations if they don't do anything? It's filling out the map, sure, but I would actually like to have a location where there's something interesting, not just a dude that wants to shoot me. I am enjoying my new pistol, though. Ever since I put up Gunslinger, these things have been getting more powerful. Look at that. Sneak attack, half health. And we've discovered the Big Bend Tunnel West. Or the Big Bend, I should say. We've also hit level 27, which is good. Leveling up a lot more. This place we're going to have to come into, because when we were at the firehouse doing the Fire Breathers questline, we came across a terminal that gave us Scorched mods. And the only way that we could complete that list was coming and getting the rest of the codes. And the rest of the codes were in this place right here, hence the reason I want to come here. It's another feral ghoul officer right there that I may or may not have pissed off, and you are not running. You are not hitting me. So everyone, bank off your bullshit. You're not killing me today. The only killing is going to be to you and not by you. This tunnel that we're about to go into, this gives us a good route to get to Watoga, which I have a feeling that I may take advantage of sooner or later, because this is actually just a cheap way of getting to Watoga without taking the long way around. If you're just wanting to explore, this is probably going to be the way that you're going to get out here. I also need to scrap that combat rifle. Oh, a severe receiver. Hell yes. Hopefully that might make that bloody thing a little bit more dangerous rather than it being sort of weak. Yeah, I'm on the bench about that fixer. I mean, it's a really good weapon with a really good weapon, like, legendary attachment, but it caps out at level 30. And I can't even one-shot a level 6 at the moment, but I'm guessing if I have a better receiver on it, I'm guessing that will do more damage. And here is the first part of the code that we need right here. These guys were sent in to blow up the tunnel, to push back the Scorch from Watoga. His code phrase for the master terminal is Smoker Boy. That I might want to run inside, because I just heard a rad storm. So the law states about this area, when the Scorch started showing up, this tunnel was the only entrance to the ash heap from Watoga. And there is also a bunch of these notes around. I'm not going to read all of these, because these are quite long. So pause this if you want to read it, because I'm not going to read all of that. That just dictates the raiders that were here. They came away from the top of the world, the raider group that is up there that we'll be meeting in a couple of parts, and they came to this tunnel. And for a time, it was all peaceful. Then they met the Brotherhood, who they said were after Scorched, and then they're just dead. The Scorch came, murdered them all, took over the tunnel. Fire Breathers were sent in, and would you believe they failed? I mean, yes, they're an elite fighting force for the Scorch, but seriously, fellas, you failed in your one job. Just like everybody else did, because apparently when the Scorch came, everyone just dropped dead from a heart attack. But there are two more codes that we need to get. We should be coming up on them pretty soon, along with yet another note. So pause this if you want to read it. Like I said, I'm not going to read these all. They're quite long. When you start one-shotting everything, at least everything that's within or below your level, then you know you're starting to get kind of strong if V.A.T.S would stop being a pain in the ass again and actually hit its damn target. It's a 95% chance, game. Seriously. I think both of you died. Did both of you die? You're dead. I didn't shoot you. I shot at you, but... Everywhere! Where are you? There you are. And you're dead. Just like everything else in this tunnel. We also need to find a key to get into this door right here. Right, the key that we're looking for is right down here, along with another piece of a code. This guy's one is Nuka Addict. Save some for the rest of us next time we find a case, yeah? So that is the second part of the code. The key that we need to get inside that door is sitting right here on this dude right here. Opening the door up here, however, gets us a terminal that we could unlock. Along with... you know what, I might as well start breaking these open. I don't mind lockpicking. I just don't want to do it all the time. And that gives us a crossbow, which I am now going to have to go break down, sadly, because I am overweight. But, back into the building. This area behind here, I can't even remember if there is anything good in this building. Well, there is a bunch of mole rats. So that's at least something. Okay, is there anything else in here apart from an obvious mole rat trap? Anything? Come on, game. You sent me up here for a reason. Spit it out. What is it? Ooh, cryolator. That I'm probably going to have to go break down. Pause that one if you want to read it. We've also got Isaac's message to the sloth.
The majestic sloth. So misunderstood. So intelligent. Yes. They move cautiously. With great precision. But it is not mere laziness. Oh no, my friend. It is evolution. So many of their predators, with their keen sight, adapted so well to catch prey in flight. But do they catch you? No. No, they don't. I am just a branch. Aren't you, my lovely? Don't worry. Your protector, your savior, Master Isaac. Yes, I will keep you safe.
Say whatever you want, dude. The sloths in this game are neither small nor slow. They are fast-moving, oversized pieces of crap that take no prisoners and give you diseases every time they get near you. Here we go. We're outside the other end of the tunnel. There is our final code that we need. Nuclear dash. So now we can... Oh, fellas. Oh, no. Okay, that didn't hit me. Why are all you people in the one place? I asked that question of you, if you would stop hitting me. Okay, heal, heal. These guys can still give me a good whack. Why wouldn't there be? There's a level 32 in there with them. Okay, reload. I really need to go mod my weapons some more. I love this combat shotgun, but man, it burns through ammo like no tomorrow. Fom and Molly, leave now. Get out of Watoga. Do not try to stay at home. Meet us at the Big Ben Tunnel. Yeah, I don't think that ended up working for you fellas, because everyone's all dead. You know what? Stuff it. Since I've got a scrapping station here, I am just gonna pick up as much as what I can and scrap it, although at some point I'm gonna need to try and get rid of all that steel that I'm carrying at my base, because right now I've got something like 1,200 steel at my base. Alright, we'll go back to Charleston Firehouse now, and we're getting very close to Whitesprings. All we need to do is just go to Uncanny Caverns. It's just a little area that I want to show off next. So, coming back into the Charleston Fire Department, if you come to this door upstairs that leads to the same terminal that we had to go to when we finished off the Fire Breathers quest line, we need to go down to Schematic Archive. Now, the standard issue mods I already picked up. Those are free. What we want is support mods for those free weapons. The shotgun mod for shotguns, and also the rifles. So there we go. I can basically put the Scorch Killer mod on anything, which is the same thing we had on that pistol that we were using in that mission, so I don't even know if that thing's any good, really. I mean, it does damage against Scorch, but 20% less against everything else. So is that really worth it? I don't know if it is or not. Anyway, we might as well start heading up to Whitesprings, but Uncanny Caverns is the one place I want to go to before we head up there. And even more of an ominous welcome, there's a rad storm right in the direction where we have to go. Which I will fully admit, I love the weather systems in this game at least. They're actually quite nice to look at, where if you've got the rad storm, you've got like the normal storms, you can see them halfway across the map. It's really nice. Although the rad storms are so much prettier than what they used to be. When a rad storm rolled in Fallout 4, you realized it immediately if you were playing on survival. You didn't want to use rad away. You got inside as quick as possible. These ones look pretty, but again, because there's not really an emphasis on really hard survival in this game, they're more pretty to look at even after... As I said that, I just walked into one, which... Wait, was it moving towards me, or did I just walk into it? I'm not quite sure. This is bloody ominous, coming up to Uncanny Caverns with this rad storm being around. I have to admit though, look how nice, even though it's terrifying, look how pretty that is. Oh, hi dude, how you doing? You decided to die while drinking on booze up here, did you? That's a noble way to go out. When the end is nigh, drink whatever you can. Now, Uncanny Caverns. There may be a possible chance that we are going to get a Wendigo out of this. And I'm really, really hoping that that is not the case. Because I really do not want to fight a Wendigo right now. I had to fight enough of them in that DLC. I don't want to fight anymore. The reason I came here, however, was to show off a couple of things. One, well, for one, not that bloatfly. We could see bloatflies anywhere. This location is the area where you can find the holotape for the Curse of the Wendigo. Part 1 is... Part 1 is sitting out here on top of the... I assume it's the reception. Yeah, it's reception. We're going to take that one. And for the other one, we're going to need to head into the caverns in order to find the second tape. I am very much just hoping that the game is being nice to me today and it isn't going to spawn in a Wendigo. Alright, we won't know if we have a Wendigo until I get about halfway around this area. So this place has a story as well. This one is a little bit of a letdown. It's a story about the Night Kid, which I don't know if is an actual lore thing or not. I'm not quite sure. So, your boy Dick Shale did the audio tours for these ones as well. These ones I'm not going to play, because these get quite long. But each section details something about the cave, so this is the welcome thing, obviously. And then as you follow the route along, while getting attacked by random things go bump in the caves. Oh, that's a good sign. Wait a minute, no, that's not a good sign. Ghouls and Wendigos, those two kind of go together. Basically, Dick Shale tells the story of the Night Kid, who was half man, half bat. Sort of like Batman, in a way, I guess. He lived in these caves for a time, while turning into his half man, half bat thing. And there is also the second part of the Wendigo tape, if you need that to finish your challenge off. And there is also a punji board. Don't want to run into that. This is the well, or piece of water, or puddle of water that the Night Kid sipped off to live for all those times without having food or anything. He just survived off drinking water, which if I try and do that, I take rads from it. And no, this isn't the Night Kid. He doesn't have wings and he can't fly. Or obviously he would be attacking me right now. Ooh, a putrid glowing one. Well, shit. Ow. Kinda wished you wouldn't have hit me there, bud, but oh well, whatever. Okay, good. There's no Wendigo in here. Thank God for that. I was not gonna be happy if there was a Wendigo in here. So, moving on for the story, the Night Kid was then captured by the federal officers thing, and then somehow managed to escape. And then he was brought back here, where I think he died or something. I can't bloody remember the thing. I would listen to it, but seriously, it is tedious to listen to. That, you know, I just don't want to listen to Dick Shale today. But there we go. That is the entirety of Uncanny Caverns. I kind of wish that when they did this area, they could at least, even if it was imposter, they could just have a little mini boss at the end where you fight like something they did with the sheep squatch, like an imposter Night Kid that just ran at you and spat on you and did stuff. But yeah, this place was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. Coming into it for the first time, it was a bit of a letdown. It was just an audio tour and nothing else. I feel like they missed a really good opportunity with this to scare the crap out of people. And I wish they would actually put something in, but they're probably not going to at this stage, unless this is part of a DLC. Which then, if they do that, I'm all for it. And by the way, it's still a rad storm outside, even though this rad storm is not giving me technically any rads, so I don't know why it's here for. The last thing I am going to do is not go to the Fisher site that is just down here, because if I do that, I'm going to get my ass kicked by Scorchy McDumbass, and that is something I'm not going to do yet. I am not strong enough to take on a Scorchbeast yet. I am slowly getting that way, but I need a bunch more levels just to get my shotguns upgraded more. If I can get my shotguns upgraded, I am ready to take on a Scorchbeast. You're a level 26, so you're at least a little bit more of a problem. But a good shotgun to the torso. You're not so full of yourselves now, are ya? You damn robot scum. You're a level 5. You want to wake up? No, you're going to stay in your pod. That's a good robot. That robot knows when to quit. But we've made it at least. We've made it to Whitesprings, finally, and there's always a battle going on at one of the side gates. And this time it's mole miners. So you can help out the robots if you want to, but for the love of God, do not accidentally shoot one of them. You do not want to know the pain and anguish it means to accidentally shoot one of these robots and then have the entirety of Whitesprings turn on you in the flick of a moment. It is not a pleasant sight to withhold. Someone's also built their base here. It's multi-layered. I'm sorry, this man has a friendly Deathclaw. Please don't eat me. You're a friendly Deathclaw. You're friends with this Brahmin who I can milk. Can I milk the Brahmin? No? This man just has a friendly Deathclaw. Hi! That can magically stick his head through floorboards. Oh my god, you're horrifying up close. He's looking at me saying if I wasn't passive right now, I would be eating your liver. Yeesh. Oh, he's built it right next to the lake too. He must get a lot of attacks from Mirelurks. Interesting. If I wind up setting a base up here at Whitesprings, I'm probably going to choose this spot again, because this is the spot for my other base in my other playthrough. So I'll probably wind up putting it there. If I put it over there, I'm leaving it open to attacks from that gate over there. And if I put it any further north, it kind of can get blown up by a... What in the hell was that? Oh, mole miners. I'm just going to leave those guys alone. Yeah, if you put it any further north, probably then this building, you leave it open to being potentially fully destroyed by a nuke launch. Because once it hits Whitesprings, the shockwave will actually reach out. And... Hello, Flatwoods Monster, you bloody got the Whitesprings robots on your side again, didn't you? Can I, like, attack this thing without it having turned Whitesprings on me? Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I shouldn't have disturbed you, but I so want to kill you. Okay, you are actually going to hurt. What have I even got? My guns. My guns are doing nothing. Where are you? Where'd you go? This is going to be a slugfest, but admittedly, if I can kill the Flatwoods monster, that'll be the greatest achievement this character has ever produced. I just need to keep him away from any other robots down that way, because the Flatwoods monster has a tendency to turn robots in Whitesprings against you. I didn't know that could possibly happen until the day that I actually walked up on this guy in that same spot, and I got bitch slapped by a sentry bot. This guy is a really horrible shot, and I'm also out of ammo. You're a really shit shot, bud. Do you know that? Mythical Flatwoods monster. You're a horrible shot. He's having some issues at the moment. He can't figure out that this character needs to be hit. Oh, no. No. No, get him away from that sentry bot. I am not being bitch smacked by a sentry bot. That is something that's just not going to happen. I won't let it happen. Where is he? Okay, if you're gonna stay all the way over there and be a little pain in the ass, then fine. Take a critical in the head, which you will then proceed to actually just take like an absolute champ. See, look at this. The Flatwoods monster. He fights me, not like Moffy McShitface, who I saw, and then he proceeded to run from me. Take that, you Flatwoods shitbag. So that's the Flatwoods monster, ladies and gentlemen. It is the shittest shot out of all the cryptids. At least when you fight the Mothman, at least he actually makes an effort. That was just no. So there are a bunch of holotapes and stuff around here. The holotapes I might actually leave until later. Those are all the way around the resort and inside the resort. The one thing I want to do, just before I end this video off, after that somewhat less epic fight, is I want to just duck inside and find out what the shops look like. Because I haven't been inside Whitesprings since they've done that newest patch that added in all the vendors into the shops, and I'm very curious to see exactly how they've made that work. Oh god, no. No, no. Robots protect me. I didn't shoot you, so don't shoot me. Okay, Whitesprings. Not to be underestimated if you come here at a low level. There are things out there that will kill you. Who the hell are you? Shopping mall vendor. Oh, what the hell? Interesting. I have no idea who the hell... Wait. Shopping mall vendor. Shopping mall... Wait, is this the dude from Watoga? I feel like that's the dude from Watoga. Hang on, do you have the...
Protect and serve.
Do you have the, like, the combat shotgun on you? You don't? I feel like that guy's from Watoga. Oh, there's the...
Protect.
Wait a minute, the Free States have a vendor? Since when? You guys have never had a vendor. Oh, you have some good stuff on you, though. Oh. Okay, then. So this is how the shops are gonna work from now on. There's a new one in here from the Brotherhood.
Protect and serve.
There's... I'm gonna have to take a good look through this entire place. That one's no different. There is a responders vendor right there. And then we have Doc Stanley. Fine. Right, so this is where I reckon I can leave this video off for today. There is a lot of vendors in this area now, and they all have a prize pool of 1,500 caps combined. So I might actually come in and take a look at all these guys and see what they've got for sale, because I might be able to pick up some new upgrades for my gear. Next time, however, we are going to start the Mistress of Mystery questline, which means we have to come down to here. Right down to the manor. That is going to send us down here, and it is also going to send us up near Site Alpha, which thanks to the DLC, I can now go out to Sugar Grove a lot earlier than what I was going to. And then the final part will take us up near here, which is more convenient because we have to go start the top of the world as well. But that's all coming in the coming parts. So drop a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.